Good morning, everyone. Want to welcome you guys to another writing lesson today. Today we're going to go back and look at some nursery rhymes real quick, take out the text structure from it, and form a kernel essay out of it. We will be using the Bada Bing tool that we learned about in the previous video. If you need a refresher on that, I will leave a link to that video in the description below. Today's nursery rhyme we're going to be reading is Old Mother Hubbard. Now, in Old Mother Hubbard, there are going to be a few words that we might not be able to understand, or we might have similar words that we use at our house that aren't the ones that are used in this nursery rhyme. As always, I'm going to go ahead and read the nursery rhyme all by itself. Then I'm going to read it line by line. I'll pause in between each line and let you guys try to repeat after me. And then I'll give you guys a second where you guys can try to read it alone, okay? Here we go. Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, so the poor doggy had none. Ready? My turn, and then your turn. Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard to get her poor doggy a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, so the poor doggy had none. Now your turn. Ready? Go for it. Very good. I think that was enough time that you guys should have probably been able to get through that one. So there are two words in here that we need to discuss real quick to kind of get a better understanding of this nursery rhyme. Now we can use the words in the nursery rhyme to help us out. The first word is the word cupboard. Now some of us might use the word cupboard at our house, some of us might not. So we can use the words around it to figure out what it means. It says that she went to her cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. Well, what that means is it has to be a place. She's going somewhere and to get something out of. The word cupboard might be, we can also say a cabinet, or it might be like a pantry. You might use both of those words at the house. But a cupboard is mostly like a cabinet that you see inside of your kitchen. The other word is bare. Bare means to have nothing. So your bare bones means that you are just your bones. If you have a bare cupboard, that means that there isn't anything in it. Okay, so very good. Let's read it one more time, and then we're going to go and pull out the text structure from it. So, Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, so the poor doggy had none. Now, normally also when I go and read this with my students, I would go and draw a picture for each line to help them visualize what this nursery rhyme is saying. So I might draw a picture of a cupboard or bone showing inside of a cupboard that nothing's there. So let's go ahead and take a look at our text structure. Where you went. Well, where did old Mother Hubbard go? That's right. She went to her cupboard. What you wanted there? You're right. She wanted to get her dog a bone. What you found there? What did you find? When she got to the cupboard, what did she find? That's right. There wasn't anything in there. It was all bare. And what did you think about that? Well, in this nursery rhyme, it wasn't really what she felt. What do you think? Or what do you think about that? So the doggy had none. Okay, so we can use this text structure to form a kernel essay by looking at our prompt below. And it says, think about a time you were disappointed when something didn't go your way. Once again, this text structure fits perfectly with what's going on in the world around us. We can think about a time that we were disappointed and we wanted to go somewhere and couldn't do it. So let's go ahead and take a look at our text structure. We're going to form a kernel essay, and we'll go from there. So where you went. Now I'm going to think of all the times where I might have been disappointed. One of the times that really sticks out in my head was when I was about 6 or 7 years old. I was supposed to go up for my uncle's wedding. So where you went? We went to the airport. So I went to the airport. What you wanted there? We wanted to go and visit my uncle in Michigan. What you found there? The plane had already left. And what do I think about that? I was afraid that we would not make it to the wedding. Now, this is my now kernel essay. I can take that and I can elaborate on it. I can go and add details to it. Like I said, we're going to use the bada bing real quick, and I'm going to get me started down here as to my story about a time that I was disappointed. But I'm going to show you how I can use a bada bing to start this off. So, my family and I were rushing through the airport to get to our gate. Remember, the ba is where are our feet? Okay, where were we? Well, I was rushing through the airport. It shows me where it is. Now, what do I, the next is the da. What do I see, hear, smell, taste, or feel? Okay, so looking at my next part of my text structure is we wanted to go and visit my uncle in Michigan. So I can go and take part of this, but I can also go back and just, since that one's going to a want, it's not really a 5 cents. So I can still go back to my original box here of where we were. I could see the many people in front of us blocking our way to the departure gate. I could hear my mom call out the gate number to my father and yelling, "Turn left." So there's my da. I went ahead and put 2 of my senses in there. What did I see? I could see the many people in front of us, and something that I heard. I heard my mom yelling out the gate number to my father and yelling, "Turn left." Now your being is a emotion or a thought. Okay. Now I can go into my second one, not a problem. What you want to do there? I thought to myself, we're never going to make it onto the plane. I'm not going to be able to get to my uncle's wedding. So there's a thought. If I want to add an emotion, I can go ahead and add an emotion word too. I was scared the plane would leave as we rushed down the hallway. So as you can see, just by starting that off, I've got a great start with that bada bing, adding where I was, those sensory language, the what did I see, what do I hear, really let us get a feeling of what was going on, trying to hook that reader into wanting to know more. you guys can go ahead and you could take that and run with it. But I want you guys to think about a time where you might have been disappointed, when you really wanted to go something, maybe it was closed. For example, I know some people might want to go out to a restaurant right now. My daughter, which you met in a previous video, wanted to go to Disney World. It's not going to happen right now since it's closed. But there are times when there's disappointment, and being able to talk through your disappointment is a good thing. So like always, I would love to hear from you guys. So if you want to type out your essay, leave it in the comments section. As I get more of those, I'll go ahead and read those on a video at a later time. But keep on writing. Have a great day. And remember, we're all in this together. I'll talk to you later.